YouTube channel. It's your girl, Natasha M. Burrell, aka Tashii Moto. Hi if you're live. If not, catch you in the replay. Today is day 218 out of 366 days of hula hoop in at least 16 minutes in the Believe in Yourself challenge. We're going to start with our 2 minutes of breathing and stretching, and then we will continue to do our 16 minutes of hula hooping and reading the Bible because today is Sunday. We are in the King James Version of the Bible, Exodus chapter 12, verse 29, the death of the firstborn for Pharaoh. Last Sunday, we talked about the first ever Passover. So, yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful MLK weekend and you have something prepared to celebrate the life and the legacy of this strong, great black historical figure in our time. And I also hope you have been taking some time out to care for you, to just do nothing at all. I went to a birthday party last night. It's my first time being anywhere with a whole bunch of adults and partying and chilling. Let me tell you, I was tired this morning, but I still woke up at 6, like normal. And then after I woke up, it's like, hey, the kids are not here. You are tired. There's no school on Monday. Lay back down. So I lay back down, went to sleep, got up, watched a TV show, met someone that I had to drop a hula hoop off to, and then I came back home. Trying to get ahead of the game by doing my video now because my kids are with my dad, and if I do it now then it won't be a problem later because when they're home my daughter does not want me doing videos. She wants me to spend all of my waking breathing moments with her, which is a good thing because what I hear and what I remember from being a teen, when that time comes she's not going to want to be anywhere near me. So right now, I appreciate the fact that she loves mommy and wants to be around her constantly. And I hope that as she gets older, we are still able to be close. You know? Like, my daughter's going to be 8 this year, and my son is going to be 10. And in less than 10 years, they'll both be going off to college, like my nieces and nephews and my godkids and my family's kids. So hi and welcome everyone to the Hula Hoop Fit 366 YouTube channel. I'm Natasha M. Burrell. The M stands for Marie, aka Tashii Moto, which means immovable force in Japanese, 2 separate words. On Sundays, we read the King James Version of the Bible, so therefore I won't be answering your questions. Okay. Today we are in Exodus, the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 29, the death of the firstborn. So let me start my, hi P4 Annie, let me start my timer, and we are going to spend the entire 16 minutes hula hooping and reading this Bible. So unfortunately on Sundays I am nowhere near as active as I am the other days because the point of this, yes, we read the Bible on Sundays, Terrence 81. But hi everybody, thank y'all for being here. Alright, so we're gonna start our timer. Actually, let me put 30 seconds because I got 16 minutes and 30 seconds because I got to get the hoop up and get to the Bible first, okay? Yes. All right, so there you go. 16:30. And my phone, let me tell you now, I'm sorry if it rings. I'm waiting for my dad to bring my kids back, so normally I have it on vibration, but right now I have it on so I can hear if he calls me. My dad calls. And I gotta go get the kids, okay? So hi, Miami TV. No, this is not a snake. This is a water-weighted hula hoop. This is a new design that I have, and it matches this little outfit that I have, so I decided to just use this today. It's called Tortoise, which is weird because it looks something like leopard to me, but the spots are a little different and it's a different shade of brown. But yeah, okay, so let's get to it. It's getting really interesting. Let me tell you, this Bible, these people lives back in the day. Hey, Miami TV, back in the day, these people. Oh no, this is the Hula Hoop Fit 366 channel. So I'm hula hooping, period, for 366 days. God revealed to me in my dreams that on Sundays I need to read the Bible for myself and for all these other people who don't read the Bible, so that they can see that these messages are really relatable to today, because the Bible is basic instructions before leaving earth. So this is an interesting way to get people to hear the word. When 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, there you go. Right now it's me plus 4. So there we go. All right. The death of the firstborn. And it came to pass that at midnight the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of cattle. Verse 30. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, Rise up and get you forth from among my people, both ye and the children of Israel, and go. Serve the Lord as ye have said. Also take your flocks and your herds, and ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also. Verse 33. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out of the land in haste. For they said, We be all dead men. And the people took their dough before it was leavened, their kneading troughs being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses. And they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels and silver and jewels of gold and raiment. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. So they lent unto them such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians. So before we go any further, if you was here before, Moses and Aaron been telling Pharaoh to let the people go. Let my people go. And Pharaoh didn't want to listen. And these was all of the warnings. The rod that turned into a snake. Plague of blood, all of the water turned into blood. Plague of frogs, there was frogs everywhere. Plague of lice. Plague of flies. Plague of boils. Plague of hail. Plague of locusts. Plague of darkness. And after all of that, each time Pharaoh reneged on his word. So, unfortunately, the death of the firstborn in any home that did not mark their door had to die. And I don't wish death on anyone, period. But what do you expect God to do, Pharaoh? You disobeyed over and over, and they kept showing you that this is real, God is real, we're not making this up. So you basically handed them your son on a platter, because I think you was warned to also put the blood on your door. But since it's not your God, you didn't listen. So, okay. The Israelites leave Egypt. Verse 37. And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramesses to Succoth, about 600,000 on foot. Wow. 600,000 people on foot. So these people was all 600,000 people was held captive? Oh my goodness. On foot that were men beside children, and a mixed multitude went up also with them, and flocks, and herds, even very much cattle. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough which they brought forth out of Egypt. For it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt, and could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves any victuals. Verse 40. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. Wow. And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even the self same day it came to pass, that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. This is that night of the Lord to be observed of all children of Israel in their generations. Verse 43. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, This is the ordinance of the Passover. There shall no stranger eat thereof, but every man's servant that is bought for money, when thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof. A foreigner and a hired servant shall not eat thereof. In one house shall it be eaten thereof. No, I'm sorry, verse 46. In one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth aught of the flesh abroad out of the house, neither shall ye break a bone thereof. Verse 47. All the congregation of Israel shall keep it. And when the strangers shall sojourn with thee, and will keep the Passover to the Lord, let all his males be circumcised. And then let him come near and keep it. And he shall be as one that is born in the land. For no uncircumcised person shall eat thereof. One law shall be to him that is homeborn, and unto the stranger that sojourneth among you. Verse 50. Thus did all the children of Israel, and the Lord commanded Moses and Aaron. So did they. And it came to pass the selfsame day that the Lord did bring the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt by their armies. I just want to go back for a second. He says 600,000 people were captive. And they all generations been captive for 430 years. That is why Egypt is so great, because when you have a workforce like that, with the resources that they had, wow, I want to go there one day. Sorry. The consecration of the firstborn. The book of Exodus, chapter 12, the book of Exodus, chapter 13, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Sanctify unto me all the firstborn. Whatsoever openeth the womb among the children of Israel, both of man and of beast, it is mine. And Moses said unto the people, Remember this day in which ye came out from Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For by strength of hand the Lord brought you out from this place. There shall no leavened bread be eaten. This day came ye out in the month Abib. Verse 5. And it shall be, when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, which he sware unto thy fathers to give thee, a land flowing with milk and honey, that thou shalt keep the service in this month. Verse 6. 7 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and in the seventh day shall be a feast to the Lord. Unleavened bread shall be eaten 7 days, and there shall no leavened bread be seen with thee, neither shall there be leaven seen with thee in all thy quarters. No leavened bread, period, nowhere, for those 7 days. And thou shalt show thy son in that day, saying, This is done because of that which the Lord did unto me when I came forth out of Egypt. Verse 9, And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thine hand, and for a memorial between thine eyes, that the Lord's law may be in my mouth. For with a strong hand hath the Lord brought thee out of Egypt. Thou shalt therefore keep this ordinance in his season from year to year. Verse 11, And it shall be when the Lord shall bring thee into the land of the Canaanites, and he swear unto thee and to thy fathers, and shall give it thee, that thou shalt set apart unto the Lord all that openeth the matrix, and every firstling that cometh of a beast which thou hast. The male shall be the Lord's, and every firstling of an ass thou shalt redeem with the lamb. And if thou wilt not redeem it, then thou shalt break his neck, and all the firstborn of men among the children shalt thou redeem. Verse 14, And it shall be when thy son asketh thee in time to come, saying, What is this? That thou shalt say unto him, By strength of hand the Lord brought us out of Egypt, from the house of bondage. And it came to pass, when Pharaoh would hardly let us go, that the Lord slew all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both the firstborn of man and the firstborn of beasts. Therefore I sacrifice to the Lord all that openeth the matrix, being males, but all the firstborns of my children I redeem. And it shall be for a token upon thine hand, and for frontlets between thine eyes. For by strength of the hand of the Lord brought us forth out of Egypt. The pillar of cloud and the pillar of fire. Exodus chapter 13, verse 17. And it came to pass, when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God led them, not through the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, Lest peradventure the people repent when they see war, and they return to Egypt. But God led the people about through the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea. And the children of Egypt went up harnessed out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took the bones of Joseph with him. For he had straitly sworn the children of Israel, saying, God will surely visit you, and ye shall carry up my bones away hence with you. And they took their journey from Succoth, and encamped in Etham, in the edge of the wilderness. Verse 21, And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of a cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, to go by day and night. Verse 22, He took not away the pillar of cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people. Crossing the Red Sea. The book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, that they turn and encamp before Pi Hahiroth, between Migdol and the sea, over against Baal-zephon. Before it shall ye encamp by the sea. For Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, They are entangled in the land. The wilderness hath shut them in, and I will harden Pharaoh's heart, that he shall follow after them, and I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon all his hosts, that the Egyptians may know that I am the Lord. And they did so. Verse 5. And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and of his servants was turned against the people, and they said, why have we done this, that we have let Israel go from serving us? And he made ready his chariot and took his people with him. So let me just pause right there. So you mean to tell me that even after the death of your son, you still didn't get the memo? More people, more blood has to be shed because you didn't get the memo? That didn't prove to you the firstborn of all of the beasts, all of the animals, all of the firstborns in the kingdom? And you didn't get that memo, Pharaoh? You are dense, or you were dense. That's kind of crazy. Verse 7. And yeah, okay. We're going to stop right there. Book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 6. Next Sunday, we'll start off at verse 7. Actually, we'll probably start at the beginning of it, just to refresh everyone's memory. Let me turn off this alarm. Let me put my holder in my Bible to keep my place. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hi, Anna. I'm sorry if you're still here. Yes, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth is a Wu-Tang song, but that's what I learned as a kid that the Bible stood for. Sorry, Anna, I didn't get to say hi. You know, on Sundays we do the Bible, and I'll be trying to get the full 16 minutes of the Bible in. I think in the month of February, we're going to kick it up a notch, and I'm going to just start doing the Bible every day, because it's going to take me, the challenge is going to be over, and I'm still going to be reading the Bible, and I want other people to get it with me. So here we go. 2 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it, shake it, shake it. 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 Shake it, shake it. Shake it. One more again. Shake it, shake it, shake it. 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 Shake it, shake it. Shake it. 5 deep breaths, and we will be done with today, okay? And that concludes day 218 out of 366 days of hula hooping, at least 16 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love yourself, people, because then and only then can you receive and give love properly. Lead by example, because it's the right thing to do. And finally, believe in yourself. I believe in you. God believes in you. Now you believe in you. Okay? Peace and blessings.